Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game. This game is going to be between Fish and FoCuS, taking place here on Concealed Hill. Thank you to the Twitch chat for helping me, figure out my audio issues. Don't really know what was happening, why I was getting some weird static, but because of my Twitch audience, all the YouTube viewers out there will get a better, sound quality overall. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump on into this game. Fish spawning as the red night elf on the bottom left-hand side of the map, going up against FoCuS, spawning as the purple orc on the top right. Orc versus night elf, Blade Master versus Demon Hunter, perhaps, as that has become a much more common matchup with the changes to immolation. Time will tell what these heroes or what these players will do with their heroes, and from there, what strategies we can expect to see. Blade Master Tauren Chieftain has also become much more popular because of the Druids of the Talon. And, I don't know much about Fish's playstyle, so I am curious to see what Fish is going to be bringing to the table. Coming back around, Ancient of War already nearing completion. Archer going to start getting trained. Ancient of War will uproot itself, and then the Demon Hunter will join in on the battle, clearing out this 4-3-3 creep camp. At least that's what my crystal ball is telling me. Back off on the north-hand side, we are looking at a Blade Master as the hero of choice, and this is one of those old, tried and true strategies coming in from FoCuS, going for Altar of Storms, Barracks, Burrow. There is that Voodoo Lounge right behind it, and with that Blade Master is gonna perhaps clear out an easy creep camp and then sell some stuff and be on his merry way. All right, one peon did get ensnared here. Demon Hunter going to be popping out here in just a moment. Perhaps going to go after this peon, or perhaps going to try and take that last hit. There you go, going after these two Forest Troll Trappers and Forest Troll Berserker there. That Demon Hunter dealing damage. I believe it's 12 damage a second to both of them. So really reducing the amount of damage, and great job by Fish there, making sure to switch the attacks between both of those targets so that the immolation did max out on that damage. Back off to the north, Blade Master. Where is it? Blade Master is nowhere to be seen. Oh, Blade Master is off over here at the shop, going after this Ogre Magi creep camp. Has picked up a Circlet of Nobility and now looking to retreat back. Has also picked up a Wand of Illusion. Is he going to sell that Wand of Illusion and pick up some healing salves? No Scroll of Speed, though. And now going to use that Wand of Illusion Grunt to absorb a little bit of damage right there. Back down to the south side, Demon Hunter already sitting at level 2, has Tech Immolation and Evasion. It should eventually transition into Mana Burn later, as he's going to go after this 3-3-1 creep camp with Immolation here. Is he going to try and go after? Nope, only going after the Kobold Geomancer. Using Immolation here would be helpful as it deals damage to multiple targets. Now going to switch to a different target there. And once again, Fish doing a great job of maximizing that AoE damage, finishing off all of these kobolds. Blade Master off to the north, going to finish off this Gargantuan Sea Turtle, picks up a Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3. Now going to use some more healing salve charges, perhaps heal up that Grunt, as well as the tech to tier 2 has already begun. Coming back around, dual archers staying back here. We are looking at a Tree of Life by Fish being built in a little bit of a curious location here on Concealed Hill, as it is not typically placed there, but it is a bit out of the way, but closer towards your opponent. So I guess hiding a tree in the forest, so to speak, in a relatively close location. Blade Master nearby, going to go ahead and use that Windwalk Strike. Now going to try and engage, retreating back. Demon Hunter, trying to run back away. Are we going to be looking at that Demon Hunter picking up some items? Yes, Dust of Appearance, trying to get that last shot off there. Who got it? Blade Master got the tome, I believe, as the Demon Hunter. And the Demon Hunter does have that Dust of Appearance just in case that Blade Master tries to Windwalk and launch a surprise attack. There's the Dust of Appearance as the Blade Master now looks to retreat back. We're looking at some more damage coming back across. There's an ensnare onto a Grunt. That could be bad news, but the Demon Hunter, dangerously low on hit points, going to be forced to retreat away as well. All right. Demon Hunter looking to retreat back. Meanwhile, the Blade Master going to clear up the remainder of this creep camp. Not that there's much there. 74 critical strike, taking that down. Hunter's Hall now being placed down. Tree of Life is nearly done. Demon Hunter rotating back off to the north here as grunts up about trying to cut through the middle. Blade Master of FoCuS and the army desperately looking to see where that Demon Hunter is. If the Demon Hunter can get to level 3, level 2 Immolation is significantly stronger as a tome quickly picked up right there. We're going to see a couple of huntsmen get taken down as the Demon Hunter does get to level 3, looking to perhaps pick up some more items and figure out where that Blade Master is. Blade Master Illusion is right there. Doesn't have to worry about it all too much, but where is the actual... Oh, wow. How come I can't see the Blade Master on the minimap? Right? Like, looking at the minimap right now, I see 3 grunts and a Blade Master, but there's nothing on the minimap. All right. We're looking at a Rock Golem about to get taken down. There it goes. Finally. My goodness, I love BM versus DH. It reminds me of my childhood back in the day. Yeah, this meta change is... Well, this Blade Master, well, we are going to be going into Demon Hunter, and now the Tauren Chieftain is out. This is back in the days of Druids of the Talon. Quill Beast now coming out to put pressure on the Tauren Totem. Tauren Totem, is it going to get canceled? Yes, it is, as the Demon Hunter now trying to go after the Tauren Chieftain here. Perhaps going to try and focus down these Orc Burrows as a number of repairs could be getting underway as well. There's a shockwave ripping through all of those archers there, as a lot of damage could get racked up here. Demon Hunter trying to take down perhaps some of those peons as well. Could stand amongst all of these peons and then disrupt quite a bit of mining, as the archers are shadow melded and kind of blocking the pathing for the Tauren Chieftain. However, with that Orc Burrow gone, well, it allows a bit of an opening for those units to make their way through. Mass Talons was best meta. Let's hope for Tinker third. Yeah, Goblin Tinker as that third and final hero. But we are only at Tree of Ages, and we are actually going into Dual Ancients of Lore. So Dual Ancients of Lore, this Tree of Life acting as a beacon for that Scroll of Town portal, and by going out, using that beacon for that Scroll of Town portal, he is able to clear out this relatively difficult creep camp here, and in record time, or in good time, since he teleported so close to it already. Demon Hunter making its way back across, looking, seeing an Ancient of Wonders getting constructed. We are going into Dryads now as the Wisp does back away. Tree of Life is going to want to, well, perhaps eat some more trees, root itself, as the Blade Master does scout out of this location and should be putting pressure on this entangled gold mine, making sure that it does not get, well, operational without a little bit of pressure. Blade Master looking to take down this Tree of Life. We see a little bit of repairs here, or still regeneration. That looks like it's come to an end. Demon Hunter now going to come back around, still having Immolation, and he teched for level 2 evasion first, as the Blade Master, well, is he going to be able to get away? Yes, he will. That slow poison doesn't last that long. Dust of Appearance, Windwalk Strike, death of an archer, as damage is still racking up right there. Blade Master trying to come back around, getting denied right there, as that Blade Master still able to get away. Potion of Greater Healing coupled with the Gauntlet of Ogre Strength +3 and that additional armor on that Blade Master, making him difficult to take out. Now, what is Fish's follow-up strategy? He wants to go after all of these after this creep camp here. Level 3 on the Demon Hunter. Forest Troll High Priest going to get taken down, selling a couple of items there. Perhaps going to pick up some better ones. Scrolls of Healing if this does turn into a go-wide army, as there's a Tome of Intelligence left behind by Fish. Meanwhile, Blade Master still trying to stop this entangled goldmine. Wisp should be able to jump off inside there pretty quickly. And here we go, mining underway. We are getting up an expansion by FoCuS as well at the 11 o'clock position. Meanwhile, Tauren Chieftain trying to go after all of these creep camps and perhaps get to level 3 as well. This is going to be an interesting spot to be in if Fish is able to transition into Dryads nicely. The Tauren Chieftain's Shockwave, which was going to be used to counter the back line, is not going to be effective at all. All of those Dryads are, as you remember, magic immune, and because of that, the Tauren Chieftain is not going to be able to really rack up that damage and divide and conquer, allowing the Blade Master to split off the remaining units. However, the Raiders are there to get ensnares in across those Dryads, and by getting ensnares onto those Dryads, preventing them from retreating, the Raiders are able to get in with that siege damage against that unarmored armor type. All right, still, both sides fighting their way through, getting engagements here. We're going to see another Dryad getting taken down, 31 supply compared to 40, but the Demon Hunter going to finish off a Raider there. Both sides suffering quite a bit of losses. However, it is the fact that Fish has an expansion that he should be able to recover a bit faster. Blade Master going after the Beastmaster, BM versus BM. Will the Beastmaster be able to get away down to 79? Dryad could have thrown a slow poison spear, but does not do so, just simply runs on by. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Demon Hunter able to get to level 4 now, as the Beastmaster retreating all the way back home, perhaps going to get a Staff of Teleportation and drink up from these Moon Wells. Coming back around, Dryad's going to engage. We're looking at a little bit of damage here, causing a little bit of problems. Purposely aggroing those creeps. There goes a surround or ensnare, but the Red Drake now finds easier targets to hit once all of those units are gone. Meanwhile, this Dryad getting taken out, not realizing it is not quite nightfall, needs another 20 seconds or so for nightfall to come, and then those Dryads will be able to stay at that fountain of health. How about you start playing fun custom maps for more viewership? If I'm just trying to build views, I could try and do some custom maps and things like that, but this is just a hobby. This is something I enjoy doing and trying to share it along with you guys as well. You guys, I'm sure, enjoy strong WarCraft 3 professional high-level play, and because of this, that's why you're watching this video. All right, Beastmaster going to go ahead. He was invisible, drops a bear here, and now summoning up an army. Ensnare going down onto the Dryad here, as the Dryads do have 2-0 upgrades, but getting cleaned up currently by that Blade Master. Immolation still on that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter bringing in a lot of damage across the board, and now going after Grunts and a Blade Master. Blade Master hazardous to his health to just even stand too close, as the engagement still going on nearby. Potion of Greater Healing used there. Level 4 now on the Blade Master. Beastmaster still seeing that level 2 after all this time, as the Dryads are getting picked off. 40 supply compared to 54. Fish has the larger army, but where is that army right now? It needs to be ready to engage as another Raider gets taken down. Blade Master, Beastmaster uses Potion of Invulnerability. Blade Master does have that Kagar's Pipe of Insight for a little bit more additional mana on that Tauren Chieftain, who is getting very close to level 4. All right, Bear now trying to perhaps get a bash in, but I do not believe that is a level 2 Bear. Actually, it could be no, that is the Raging Bear in the back right there. All right, Tauren Chieftain transfers the Scroll of Town Portal. Blade Master could be in trouble, down to 156 hit points, and ends up surviving after dealing a nice wind walk and a critical strike. Maybe if Happy versus Moon in Footman Frenzy, he will Cappy. Yeah, Happy versus Moon in Footman Frenzy. Well, I would have to learn all of the different maps as well, right? Like, and to learn all of the different maps and the actual different style, different games, that what is going on there, that takes a lot of time. It's something that, well, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of free time any longer. Anyways, Blade Master going to try and engage here once more. Mass Dryads here, really shutting down that Tauren Chieftain's play, as we see Shockwaves really just ripping through, trying to get through the heroes. Meanwhile, Raiders are taking significant damage from that Demon Hunter's immolation. You saw 2 Raiders fall because of that immolation and being able to get focused fire by those Dryads. Back off to the north, FoCuS is already has finally established up that gold mine. He is a little bit behind in terms of timing, and he is now down to 34 supply compared to Fish's 60. This is a big deal indeed, but the army of Fish is not going to be that effective against buildings, as we see here. Interestingly enough, the Orc Burrows do not have the reinforced defenses. If the Dryads go after all of the Orc Burrows, this is going to be this is going to be a huge deal, as they're going to be taking full damage here. All right, trying to finish off all of these Orc Burrows before that reinforced defenses is done. That is going to be huge, as those Orc Burrows will offer up experience and need to be rebuilt. All right, going after all of these buildings now. Another Orc Burrow going to get taken down. How many Orc Burrows are going to fall here? And this is a catastrophic mistake by FoCuS, FoCuS not getting those reinforced defenses earlier. Meanwhile, we see that the expansion of Fish is also in a little bit of trouble as repairs are underway, and FoCuS pretty much losing all of his Orc burrows, or losing a significant number of his Orc burrows there. However, was able to take down the Tree of Life at the expansion. A suggestion due to increasing bills. Increasing bills. If I need to pay more bills, I will do a job that pays more per hour than trying to cast and build up a brand. It's difficult out there to make it as a streamer. It's what the top not even 1%, the top like 0.01% probably earns 95% of all of the money type of thing. Anyways, coming back around, Bestiary gonna get taken down here. A couple of Voodoo Lounges, all of these things still getting pressured. Reinforced defense is finally finished, as FoCuS did lose a couple number of burrows and peons. Blade Master now down here. We're going to get a couple of ensnares. Tauren Chieftain finding these Dryads here. Dryads not even bothering to fight back, apply some poison. They should be engaging as we see a shockwave hit through here. FoCuS doing a great job. And now what is happening as we are looking at the main expansion now, perhaps going to get pressured down as well. Watchtower is currently getting constructed. Perhaps that Watchtower needs to get pressured, as that Watchtower is going to be a bit of a problem once more. All right, Immolation needs to come to an end. Meanwhile, back down to the south here, FoCuS is trying to engage against all of these Dryads. One Dryad trying to hold the door here against, I guess, the back line. And we're looking at the Raiders just taking down all of these Moonwells. And, well, I believe the Raiders do in fact have pillage, as we're now looking at this expansion getting cleaned up rather easily. Immolation dealing quite a bit of damage against all of these peons, as the Great Hall going to end up getting taken down, but trying to win a base race. Dryads versus Raiders. The Raiders are going to win that 9 times out of, 9, as the Tree of Ages now being forced to uproot in order to lose that fortified armor and be able to suffer or deal damage back. However, that means that the Tauren Chieftain and the Blade Master are now dealing full damage as well. Tree of Ages is going to fall, and that is a major setback there, as a couple of Dryads try to finish off a couple of those Raiders who are retreating. Back off to the north, we see that Great Hall is taken down as well. And what is going on in this game? Both sides losing a lot in their own bases here, as the Ancient of Lore now attempting to fight back against a Tauren Chieftain and a Blade Master. All right, back off to the north side here. A Beastmaster could get up to level 4. Blade Master currently perhaps going to try and retrain into something else, as we're looking at Watchtowers. Massive number of Watchtowers being built by FoCuS. All right, fortified armor does do quite a bit here. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter should be using Immolation to try and burn up many of these peons who are getting in repairs. This is a base race scenario, and I don't think anyone was expecting a base race here, as FoCuS is in the driver's seat with the stronger Raider type. And, well, Fish also not out of this yet, because he does have the ability to summon up more units. More importantly, the Raging Bear and that normal damage, as opposed to all of these Dryads here. All right, the Dryads really should be focusing down onto these Watchtowers who are currently unarmored. We're going to be looking at a couple of Watchtowers here, a couple more shots. What is going on? That 50 hit point Watchtower could have been taken down, now getting repaired back, ready to go again. All right, Fish losing a little bit here. We're going to see more Watchtowers getting constructed back up, and, well, this is one of those just difficult situations to be in. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter still looking strong. Now using Immolation, you can see that damage over time across multiple peons. Those peons are just falling like flies, standing a little bit too close. Staff of Preservation going to go ahead and bring the Demon Hunter back, and the Demon Hunter fighting next to a Moonwell, going to try and engage here. Does have a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, and, well, very low hit point Raiders are retreating back as well. We can see a Tree of Life being built at the 11 o'clock location, as the Beastmaster finally taking down those Watchtowers which were in such a precarious situation earlier. Raiders retreating back to a Voodoo Lounge will get healed back up with the help of a Blade Master and that healing salve. Apparently, the Raiders can't buy those healing salves and use them themselves, as things could go sideways quickly here. Demon Hunter Now heading back off to the north once again, perhaps going to try and focus down some of these orc burrows. There's some immolation burn as this orc burrow could end up getting taken down again, unable to train up additional peons as we are upside down on supply. Meanwhile, down to the south here, raiders are now pretty much fully healed back up, and the raiders are going to be doing that hit and run tactic with that faster movement speed, going after these moonballs as well. Demon Hunter going to go ahead and try and engage. There is immolation on that Demon Hunter, continuing to fight back and forth. There is immolation again, and then Ensnare just keeping that Demon Hunter at bay as the Moonwell is shut down here. All right. Entangle Goldmine trying to fight his way through. Demon Hunter does have level 3 evasion, so that is going to be able to dodge a significant number of these attacks as we're looking at a beautiful fake shockwave. Oh, timing right there. That looked just a little bit odd, but yes, the Demon or the Tauren Chieftain able to get the shockwave off there as both sides are still fighting their way through. Demon Hunter could be in a little bit of trouble, has a potion of lesser invulnerability, going to try and, well, at least fight next to this Tree of Life. There's a shockwave getting the last 2 wisps there as we're looking at the fight going back the other way again. Dryads with that slow poison actually causing a little bit of problems now. Demon Hunter down to 209, 210 hit points, going to try and back away, and now, well, gets the shockwave off on the Demon Hunter there. Tauren Chieftain using that shockwave very effectively. Beastmaster could be in trouble. Scroll of Town Portals used on both sides. Where is the Beastmaster going? Beastmaster, Scroll of Town Portaling away off to the top left, and now going to try and head to the Fountain of Health. During this time, though, FoCuS now realizes that Fish has an additional base somewhere on the map. What is going on here? Tauren Chief or Blade Master going to find this Beastmaster and then pretty much just Windwalk Strike, take him down. There you are. They're going to be trying to exchange some blows, healing, and that is going to be the game. Fish leaves. A beautiful game between Fish and FoCuS here on Concealed Hill, going back and forth. FoCuS making use of the Tauren Chieftain's shockwave, even though Fish did not go for the Druids of the Talon as many of us, and me included, expected. That shockwave did end up doing quite a bit of damage, taking out that Demon Hunter and weakening, softening up that Beastmaster before the Blade Master got that final shot and kill. Let's go ahead and look at the final scores here. Here we are, FoCuS inching out ahead even though he had the lower resource score overall. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.